Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I am back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. Peekaboo. I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2021, the album Dad and Rock On. Gold Dust. The encore. Woman. Beast. Happy Christmas Eve. How are you guys doing today? Oh my Lord, I just got home. Had to kick off, listen, basic. I'm so basic over here. I got my Starbucks today, had my Ugg boots on, got stuck in the traffic all day, trying to get some last minute things done. So anyway, now I'm home and I am making a drama video, which is what I love to do. And today is, what is today? Today is the 10th day of Trisha, my true love gave to me. 10 trolling Hare Krishna videos. And tomorrow is the 11th day, and then the 12th day of Christmas is actually Christmas, or is it Christmas Eve? I never really understood that, did you? On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love, that's Trisha, gave, on the 12th day of Trisha, my true love gave to me an Aaron Carter haircut with a dye job. Beast! Okay, so anyway, I should have written out like an entire 12 days of Trisha. Maybe I'll do that tonight and I'll perform that for you guys tomorrow. Speaking of performing, I perform well. Okay, but anyway, speaking of, I don't know what, I have two things I want to talk about. First of all, well, I want to talk about Trisha Paytas in this video. This is the 11th day of Trisha, and so I'm going to talk about Trisha Paytas again because Trisha Paytas was going off on Twitter last night, coming at everybody, coming at drama channels, coming at trolls, coming at everybody on Twitter last night. So I want to talk about that in a second. I also want to read the responses to this, which were hilarious, laugh riot. And I also want to talk about a live stream that Trisha Paytas did, in which Trisha is accusing people of being jealous of them. Okay, Trisha, we're all real jealous of you over here. No, and then the fans are like, no, but you really, for real you are. You're really jealous of Trisha. I know. I wish I had as much chaos, negativity, and toxicity in my life as Trisha Paytas does. I wake up every single day and I think, God, I wish I had that much chaos in my life on a daily basis. I am so thankful for the peace and serenity that I have today. So I want to talk about those things, but two things I want to say really quickly is that, number one, I have a very special thank you that I need to give to somebody in this video, so stay tuned for that. The other thing I want to say is that I've had this video that I have wanted to do over here for a little while, and I finally sat down today and just kind of talked my truth out, got some of my truth out, and said some things that I really needed to say over here, like in all seriousness. So that video will be up later after this video tonight. So I just want to tell you, I filmed 2 videos today. That video is already filmed. It is up, rendering and being uploaded as we speak. And it's a really important video to me. So make sure that you come back and watch that video because I had some things that needed to be said in that video, okay? So anyway, that's for the ones that like the sassy Peter, that say underneath my videos, ooh, I like the sassy, shady Peter. You're gonna like that video. So anyway, all right, let's get into today's video. Before we do, I need to put on a little lip gloss, okay? You still have time to order your Lunar Beauty Celine lip gloss. When your lips are dry as mine, then it's Lunar Beauty time. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Manny. Anyway, all right, let's get into this. So last night on the Twitter, don't call and stick with the tweets, Trisha Paytas tweeted, I don't know if I'm going to put these tweets up here or not. I may not. Trisha Paytas posted 2 pictures. One is an envelope, and the second one is of their private marriage license between Trisha and Moses, and it has a lot of things crossed out on it. And Trisha said, people are extra AF. The only reason I'm entertaining the rumors our marriage isn't legal is because I'm damn proud that it is. We got a confidential license, so nosy ASS people don't get the information of our parents and other private information. Okay, so Trisha Paytas felt the need because so many people were coming out and saying this is a fake marriage. This is just like Jake Paul and Tana Mojo and whatever. You know, I don't know that I necessarily ever thought that the marriage was fake. I started getting a lot of messages from people saying, you know, you need to look in and see if this marriage license is real and all that kind of stuff. I just kind of always assumed it was. And if it wasn't, I assumed that they were going to get it before their wedding that they're supposedly having in Maui. So I'm not surprised that they're legally married. Trisha Paytas has wanted to get married for a long time. Hell, she even married a cardboard standout. So the fact that Trisha Paytas is married and legally, no, that doesn't surprise me. You know, and I don't know why Trisha felt that, I mean, of all of the things that Trisha could defend in their life, I don't know why this was the one thing that Trisha felt like they needed to defend, unless it was like, well, I have factual evidence of this because everything else is a lie. So I will show factual evidence of this. I've never felt the need to prove my marriage to anybody on YouTube or elsewhere about it, and probably wouldn't if somebody asked me to anyway. You know what I mean? Like, that's between my husband and myself. So, I don't know. It's interesting to me, you know. I'm going to read some comments in a second from all these people in these threads because people were going off and it was kind of hilarious, honestly. But what's interesting to me is that, you know, a lot of people were like, Trisha, why are you not just, if you're so enjoying your marital bliss of just having been married, why aren't you enjoying it instead of being in constant live streams and on Twitter? Like, and the defense to that is always, right, well, maybe Trisha needs to make money too. Well, maybe Trisha needs to do this. Okay, well, I can understand that Trisha needs to make money and do live streams and be in videos. Hey, I totally get that, okay? Trisha doesn't need to be on Twitter tweeting out 10 tweets in a row to the trolls and the people that are coming for them, okay? She doesn't need to do that, or they don't need to do that. Like, Trisha's not getting paid for their Twitter. So what would be the need for all of that then, you know? What would be the need while you're sitting there with your new partner? And yes, it has been several days, but we're now 2 days before Christmas and all that kind of stuff. What is the need to be sitting there and tweeting all this kind of stuff out, you know? So there's that. That was the first tweet. Then Trisha tweeted out, I swear, miserable people will do anything to try and take away my happiness. Sorry you don't have the power to do that. You're really stealing energy from yourself, and that's the real tragedy. Okay, what's interesting to me about this is that Trisha then goes on to talk about drama channels, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. What's interesting to me about that is that I've always known my place as a drama channel. I mean, there was the year that I thought that I was a candle review company, you know? And when I very first started, I swore I was not a drama channel, but that has long ago, I have taken accountability for my drama commentaryism, and I have said, hey, listen, okay, you know, Father, Son, Holy Drama Channel. And I have accepted the fact that I am a drama channel, okay? And I have accepted the fact that I'm a commentary gossip tea channel, all right? And I like that. I like giving my opinion. I like having commentary on things. I like giving gossip and tea. Like a lot of people do because they watch a lot of commentary channels. You know, it's like yesterday I was talking about a comment that I received from somebody that said that we're all sleazy AF or something like that, right? Something to that degree, because then I was accused of taking comments out of context. So what's interesting to me about that is, you know, if we're all so sleazy, there's a lot of people watching drama commentary channels. I think there's a lot of people that like to watch gossip about YouTubers. They like to watch gossip like ETV and, you know, The View and all of those shows on TV that are talking about Wendy Williams, that are talking about pop culture, news, gossip, and all that kind of stuff, right? So we're not necessarily miserable people, Trisha, okay? And honestly, I don't know that I have ever, in all honesty, put the Wonder Woman lasso of truth around me, whatever you need to do. I don't think I have ever sat down on a video and thought to myself, I am going to make this video to steal somebody's happiness. Now, I can't speak for other people that make drama commentary videos, and I can't speak for the people on Twitter that live there and have a bunch of stuff to say, but I have never thought to myself, my purpose of doing this is to steal somebody's happiness, right? Now, what's interesting about that is that we are very often mirrors to other people. So the fact that Trisha Paytas, her idea or her feeling is that other people are doing this to steal someone's happiness makes me wonder if part of Trisha's motives in the videos that Trisha has done through the years about other people or about other cultures or about whatever, okay, is to steal people's happiness. Because the only way that Trisha would be aware of that idea or that thought would be if they had experienced it themselves. So, or even like the idea had come through their head. So, because for me, I've never sat on video or thought to myself before I went into a video, like, I really want to steal this person's happiness. Like, I've never thought of that. Now, I thought I want the truth to come out, and I thought I want this person to be accountable for something, and I thought to myself on many occasions, I just wish these people would grow into healthier human beings, you know? And I have to say, I've seen quite a few YouTubers that I have talked about on my channels time and time again, that in the last year, if for only that they have stayed out of drama, and there's been quite a few of them, I have recognized growth and change. And I think that's fantastic. I want all of us to grow and change. I want myself to. I want you. I want all of us. That's why the work has to continue to be done. Trisha Paytas apparently cannot do that, okay? Because Trisha Paytas has to constantly stay in the chaos, toxicity, and negativity. Not only that, constantly poking the bears, okay? So let's get to the next tweet, which is a bear poking tweet to me, okay? Trisha says, and to the channel, then in parentheses S, who obsess about everything I do every day of my life, may you find peace. Honey, I got peace, okay? I may have got a piece last night, but I got peace all day long, okay? Peace in the valley, I got peace in the heart, and I got peace in mind, okay? Don't worry about me. I think that there's this assumption that just because we do gossip videos that we're these horrible individuals, right? And it's always the play, it's always the card they throw down to like throw it at us, right? Like we're the awful people for talking about their awful behavior. No, I think you got it mixed up, okay? I think you got it really, really mixed up. So anyway, Trisha says, and to the channels who obsess about everything I do every day of my life, may you find peace. I'm happy to help you sustain your income, truly. But the nasty tones that accommodate your fan behavior favors no one. I would acknowledge you as my biggest supporters if you spoke in kindness. Trisha Paytas, I've always spoken kindness about you. I've been very honest and I've been very real. And what's interesting to me is back in the day when I did speak to Trisha Paytas, now Trisha wants to come out about drama channels, okay? We've all been knowing for a long time Trisha Paytas watches drama channels, all of us, okay? They just do. That's the fact. Years ago, when I talked to Trisha Paytas, I would say, do you care if I make a video about this? And it would be a serious video where Trisha, you know, was like very upset about a relationship or whatever. And Trisha would say, I do what I do and you're a drama channel and you do what you do. That's what you do. You make drama videos. No, it doesn't bother me at all. So now why has the tune changed through the years, okay? And I would call Trisha up specifically or text them and say, do you care if I make this video? And Trisha would say, you don't even have to ask me. Just, that's what you do. You're a drama channel. Make your videos, okay? That's what I do. I make drama videos. What you do is troll. We comment on your trolling. You enjoy trolling. We enjoy commenting on your trolling and talking about it. Know your place, okay? If we all know our places, the world will work much better, okay? You don't come into third grade in the middle of the semester and decide you want to change your seat without asking the teacher. You don't just sit in somebody else's seat. Know your place, okay? We learned this in third grade. Hell, we learned it in kindergarten. It's just not that deep. Know your place. Trisha Paytas, find your place, okay? It's back there, third row to the right, okay? Behind Gabby Hanna. So that's what Trisha Paytas had to say about that. Now, I do want to say this, okay? Because Trisha Paytas goes on, and someone said, just got the fake documents in the mail, question mark, and Trisha Paytas retweeted it and said, LMAO. I give up. The internet is a circus. I need to just eat my peanuts and go with it. And then somebody tweeted out, you are the circus, hun. And Trisha Paytas put an emoji, I think it's Britney Spears, in like the circus video, and said, all eyes on me in the center of the ring. Okay. And then Trisha Paytas also said, I love you all. Please don't lose sleep over my marriage. You're robbing yourself a valuable time of your life that you could have, that you could be creating your happily ever after. I'm creating my happily ever after by making drama commentary videos on my channel. You're the one that's how did Trisha say it? Please don't lose sleep over my marriage. You're robbing yourself a valuable time. You're robbing yourself a valuable time with your new blonde husband. I don't know why you want to be on Twitter coming for everybody when you could be enjoying time eating sausage pizza with your husband. Girl, that don't make no sense. I don't even understand that, okay? But this is another moment when the fool becomes the teacher. And I'm tired of it, okay? 2021 has been the year of the fools wanting to teach everybody. Gabby Hanna wanted to do it. They all want to teach us a lesson, don't they? Okay, they don't have no lessons to teach because they haven't learned it themselves at all, okay? So anyway, so Trisha Paytas said that, and then there were some people underneath here that were saying things about drama channels and whatever. Not many, though. But I do want to say this to Trisha Paytas, because Trisha Paytas made some comment about, I don't know where, I got it in here somewhere in my receipt, something about like that that drama channels could at least say thank you and keeping them, you know, their business going or something like that. Let me see if I can find this really quick. Hold on a second. I don't know exactly how Trisha Paytas said it, but hold on just a second. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I'm wrong, but okay, somebody said about the drama channels, copyright strike them, bestie. We need to remove the, like as Trisha Paytas is your bestie. Trisha Paytas don't know who you are. Trisha Paytas don't make videos for you. You know who Trisha Paytas makes videos for? Us. Trisha Paytas makes videos for drama channels. You know why? Because Trisha Paytas makes videos that she knows or they know that drama channels are going to cover. Okay? That's who Trisha Paytas makes videos for. Trisha Paytas, you want to be honest? Let's just be real. Trisha Paytas don't make videos for her fans, okay? Trisha Paytas makes videos for drama channels and the trolls out there. That's who Trisha Paytas makes videos for. Trisha Paytas makes videos for people that they know that when they're watching the video are going to be like, oh, another vegan video? Like, you're not a vegan, Trisha. That's who Trisha Paytas is making videos for. And if you think I'm wrong about that, go look at the videos that Trisha Paytas is making. Trisha Paytas isn't making videos about their fans. Trisha Paytas isn't making videos talking about, you know, their life and the things that their fans want to hear that they've been related, that they found relatable for the last couple years. No, Trisha Paytas isn't talking about that. Trisha Paytas is talking about the things that they know that people are going to talk about. So Trisha responds to this strike thing and says, who has the energy? Okay, well, first of all, Trisha, I think there's actual factual evidence out there of how you have striked certain people's channels, okay? We know that for a fact. It's happened to several channels by this point, okay? Trisha says, who has the energy? I won't be in the way of someone making their bag, but damn, they could be a little nicer to the hand that feeds them. So now, Trisha Paytas is saying that they are the hand that feeds the drama channels. Okay, so let's address this really quickly, right? Number one, I just want to make this very, very clear. There have been long periods of time where I've never made a Trisha Paytas video, okay? And didn't find the need to make Trisha Paytas videos and could have made videos about anybody else, okay? So it's not like I'm making a Trisha Paytas video and it's getting me 200,000 views. It just isn't, right? But it is what's going on today, and that is why I talk about it, right? So if I was going to make a video about Jeffree Star and his 12 days of Jeffree Star selling makeup at a fifth of the price, people would watch that just as much. If I titled it something like The Lonely Dolls Discount Sale, okay? I get just as many views on it. So Trisha Paytas, listen, you ain't paying my bills, all right? I can make a video about anybody. But since you do believe that you are the hand that feeds me, and I do make some videos about Trisha Paytas, I made a lot of videos this month because Trisha Paytas couldn't shut their mouth this month, right? If Trisha Paytas hadn't done anything that was this month, I probably, in all honesty, if Trisha Paytas had made a video about marrying Moses and just did a wedding video and did this, I probably would have, in all honesty, did a video and said, let's talk about Trisha Paytas' wedding and congratulate them on that, and I wouldn't have done anything else. It wasn't me that trolled for 2 weeks straight, 2 years straight. It was Trisha Paytas. But Trisha, I do want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for giving me things to talk about every single day on my video for the last month. I really, really do appreciate it because I have enjoyed having commentary on what Trisha Paytas has done for the last month. I'm being 100% honest, you guys. I've enjoyed talking about this. I have, because I think it's important to talk about, okay? I think it's important to talk about the fact that Trisha Paytas does religious appropriation and thinks there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's important to talk about the fact that Trisha Paytas offends multiple communities and thinks there's nothing wrong about that. But when the tables are turned on Trisha Paytas doesn't want to hear about it. Trisha Paytas doesn't want to hear about people saying things. Trisha Paytas wants to say, you're trying to steal my happiness. No, sweetheart, you've tried to steal a lot of people's happiness, okay? You've single-handedly really hurt an entire family that you are now part of and want no part of, okay? I mean, there's a lot of people that see that. You know, there's so many people that Trisha Paytas has hurt and takes no responsibility for. And we get some kind of like maybe half ASS apology in a video, kind of, but not really, which they'll retract 2 months down the road and say, I never said it. I never said anything like that. So thank you for paying for my bag and and being solely responsible for my channel. I guess I should change my name to Peter Trisha Paytas Monn, Ms. Pac-Man. Anyway, enough of all that. So anyway, I want to read you guys some of the comments. Before I do want to say this. So Trisha Paytas goes in. Now I want to thank the Frenemies Instagram, which I did not link yesterday, but I will definitely link today. The Frenemies Instagram, which covers everything post the Frenemies show, so about Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein and all that kind of stuff. They were so kind to watch the live stream with Trisha Paytas, so I didn't have to, because I actually wanted to be with my family last night because my husband's cousin is in town from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I, myself, unlike Trisha Paytas, would like to actually spend time with my husband and other people instead of just being online 24 hours a day. So, I didn't watch the live stream. So thank you to Frenemies Room for watching the live stream. And Trisha Paytas said basically in this live stream, address the fact that people keep on referring to Moses as their assistant. And Trisha said, I just think that people, you know, he does all this stuff for me. He does really nice things for me. Hey, I think that's great. I really do, right? If you really believe that so wholeheartedly, why are you even addressing it at all? Except that you know that this is going to get people talking, right? So Trisha goes in there and says, I just think it's people that are jealous of the fact that I have Moses. Your fans are happy for you, Trisha, that you found somebody to love, and apparently that's not enough. Apparently this thing that you have wanted for so long, to be in love and to be married, is not enough, because you continue to have to just foster this idea that people are even coming for that. And what you are doing single-handedly, as you continue to lose subscribers on a daily basis, is you are making yourself so irrelevant, because nobody cares and is jealous of you with Moses, okay? Your fans over here are happy for you. What you should be doing with your fans, okay, is you should be enjoying the time that you're married. And if you want to show something in a video, show that instead of addressing what all the haters are saying, okay? Because that's apparently where your love language is, and needing to address the haters all the time. Okay, fine. Is that what gets attention for you? I guess, you know? The last 2 days I addressed some nasty comments that I got on Twitter, and everybody was like, oh, Peter's doing this for AdSense month. So is that what Trisha Paytas is doing for AdSense month? Okay, if it goes for me, it goes for them as well, I guess. But anyway, Trisha Paytas is now saying that the whole world is jealous. Anybody that calls anybody that calls Moses Trisha's assistant is jealous of Trisha, because they want to be with Moses, I guess. Girl, he's all yours, okay? From this end to you, I'm happy for you that you found somebody that you are in love. And I am being completely sincere about this, okay? I am happy for you that you are in love and that you found somebody to be in love with and that you are married. Just appreciate it and act like it is something that means something to you instead of doing the opposite. Because to me, what you're doing is, it doesn't seem like you're making him kind of a joke of the internet to some degree. You're addressing all of the haters' comments about your husband, okay? And you're continuing to perpetuate this kind of idea of what he is, doing all these things for you, and then you're upset that people are talking about Moses. You're the one that continues to push him in the spotlight. Don't put him in the spotlight anymore. Moses, quite frankly, to me, seems like he wants to be in the spotlight all the time, okay? Is Moses gonna, well, he already has a YouTube channel, doesn't he, called Water or something like that? Girl, anyway. I did that little characterization of, Trisha and what do you call it, Moses talking back and forth, where I was like, so what's your favorite kind of Christmas cookie? And Moses was like, I don't eat Christmas cookies, I'm Jewish. And Trisha's like, you're Jewish? What's that? And then Moses was like, well, Trisha, it's a religion. And Trisha's like, oh, can I appropriate it? No, but like, their conversations to me, I don't understand it. I just don't. And so anyway, speaking of religion, I do want to say this though, okay? And don't come for me and say that I shouldn't have said what I just said. Trisha Paytas has made enough of a joke of all of those religions out there that it is so offensive and hurtful to me that I just don't even get it. So then I want to say this. Trisha Paytas goes in and somebody says, the front of me is actually put it underneath here, Pagan Trisha coming 2022. So on this clip, somebody says to Trisha something about paganism came before Christianity and Judaism and all this kind of stuff. And Trisha Paytas goes, oh, let me get my piece of paper and I want to write this down. So just note this, okay? What is today? The 23rd of December. This was the 22nd. On the 22nd of December, Trisha Paytas started putting it out into the universe and manifesting that their videos for 2022 would be about them being pagan. So when we see those videos come, we don't need to freak out. It was somebody in the live stream that gave that idea to Trisha Paytas, just so you know. Okay, so let's go into some of the comments and read these comments and see what people had to say, because this is interesting to me. Oh, did I forget my, I forgot my glasses. Okay, so someone said, LMFAO, girl, trust me, no one is losing sleep over your marriage. But as you have said many times, you are a public figure. People are going to talk about you whether you like it or not. Somebody said, who is losing sleep, Trisha? And somebody responded and said, Moses is, that's for sure. Someone said, good night, Mrs. Packman. And then somebody said, love you from the beginning, but you're just a straight troll for no reason at this point. Thanks for the years wasted supporting you. fan of Trisha Paytas saying this to Trisha Paytas, okay? And then they responded again and said, I'm sorry, I should have said, thanks for the years I supported you, the millionaire. Okay, then somebody said, you're the main event at the circus. What do you mean? And somebody else said, LMFAO, facts. Then somebody said, you built your entire career doing the same thing. And then somebody else said, as you told the teenage girl, speaking of Charlie D'Amelio, you harassed relentlessly. This is what you signed up for. So, and Trisha knows that, okay? Trisha's doing this because Trisha wants drama channels to make videos about them. So there you go. Trisha, I'll expect a thank you from you in your next video. A sincere, genuine thank you since I gave you one. Trisha Paytas did this so that drama channels would make videos about them so that people would continue to watch Trisha Paytas and go see their videos. That's what this was all about. This was about, I got to get people talking about me. Because Trisha Paytas, if there's one thing that Trisha Paytas is good at, is getting people to talk about them. The thing is that the investment that people have in Trisha Paytas anymore isn't really that great. So, someone said, when Trisha said, I swear miserable people will do anything to try and take away my happiness. Okay. Somebody responded and said, hi, Kettle. Somebody said, the people who lifted you up this year are the same ones trying to tear you down. Sorry you're going through this at your happiest moment. And somebody responded to this and said, bruh, she did this all to herself. Somebody said, must have forgotten the kind of content you made. Somebody else said, speaking from experience, and somebody said, oh, Trish, are you mad that people in your life wouldn't let you rewrite history and lie about, and it goes on to say something that Trisha talked about. Somebody said, shouldn't you be focusing some of that energy into your new, okay, I'm not going to read that one. Okay, I just stopped the camera because some of the tweets went a little bit below the belt, and I'm not going to go there. Somebody said, girl, you just got married and have been nonstop online. Go on a honeymoon. Log off and enjoy it rather than crying on Twitter or live streaming every evening. And I agree with that 100%. Someone else said, okay, let's see. Okay, somebody was talking about the 5%, and somebody said, unfortunately, Ethan still sends her a paycheck from front of me, which he does, and he said he did, which was very nice, but probably in the contract that they didn't have. Somebody said, the hand that feeds you, girl. People just calling you out. You got exposed. I'm like editing words out because there's like swear words in here. You got called out and exposed for your true colors. We see through your fake SHI chut. Sit down. I have to edit this whole tweet. Sit down and humble yourself real quick, and maybe the narrative might change a little bit. But you know, that's what I've been saying all along. Trisha Paytas doesn't want to actually do the work, okay? Trisha Paytas wants to get in videos and say, I'm reading meditations and my whole life has changed because I put my crystals out in the sun and I'm practicing 16 world religions currently. Trisha Paytas doesn't really want to do the work and look at what their part is in that, okay? Which that is a really fundamental part to any of us growing, healing, and changing in the world, is having to take a look at our own part, taking responsibility for that, trying to make amends for that, and then move through it and not repeat those behaviors. Trisha Paytas doesn't want to do that. Why? Because that doesn't pay the bills and get you lots of views on YouTube. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.